So, just came back from a camping trip, man. I got my camper there. Got my little girl here. She's passed out. Mama's inside. It was good, man. We went to Glen Rose RV park, and they have like it's called Glen Rose Dinosaur RV Park. Around Glen Rose, Texas, they have a bunch of dinosaur tracks, found bones and all that. So I got my dog right here. Come here, buds. Come here. Come on. Come on. My little weenie dog. Anyways, guys, that was a good trip. I'm here picking up my first load for this week, and I'm running out to Minnesota, the Minnesota run I do. But check this out, man. Every time I wash my truck, never fails. It's crazy. And those fuel cells, they do stand up like this, so I'm gonna have to chain them. And then I think I get a couple of crates too, so nothing too crazy. This is what I got, 4 fuel cells. These are 3 behind the cab fuel cells, they stand up. And that fuel cell right there, they mount over the top of a cab. It's going to Minnesota. It is about, I want to say 12,000 pounds. Well, not too much, but these right here, this one right here, you've seen this. I've carried those a lot, but I strapped those. But this right here, I chained. Very easy. That's a 3/8 chain. That's 2 5/6, or that's 1 5/16 chain. I got it tied right there. Pulling the slack from this way. Tied right there. Pulling the slack from this way. That other side is duplicated just like this. Nice, easy 5/16 chain, 3/8 chain. And then on this fuel cell back here, 2 straps over the crate, over the top. And then this one right here, these are tubing for the fuel lines. I have 2 going over the tubing. So it's already been an eventful day. Stopped to get my inspection up to date, my DOT inspection on my truck and trailer. And I start talking to the guy about tire pressure on my trailer tires. And I think I set my freaking binder on the back of my trailer and took off and lost my whole binder. My truck binder. Well, my wife found my book. Looks like it's been ran over. My binders are all crushed. But this is the real reason why I needed it, which of course I just got mine in DOT inspected today, but that's not the reason. This is the reason why I need it. My maintenance logs. I mean, I have 3 full truck, and I have 3 full on my trailer maintenance logs, and that's huge, man. You know, when you do get, if you start your own MC number and you get the, you know, get you a book like this, and when you get your new entrant audit, you know, that's what they ask for, some of your maintenance logs. So I am getting a inspection out here in Oklahoma. State trooper is literally going through a weigh station, and flagged me through. So very nice guy. But, you know, it's just part of it. Very nice guy. Just being thorough. Check my logs, my equipment, lights, everything like that. My BOL, you know, just asking me questions, but more than anything, it was just talking to me to, you know, see how I'm doing as far as liking this and all that. And I just told him, you know, hey, it's going all right. You know, I was like, the constant traveling, you know, seems to wear you down when you have a family and all that. But anyways, very nice guy. I'm gonna pick his brain. I asked, you know, I said, hey man, when you come back, I got some questions for you if you don't mind. And he said, no, that's what I'm here for. So I'm out here in Minnesota, about 2.5 hours away from this drop. I kind of cutting it close. I have about 6 minutes to spare before they close. Yesterday when I went through that level 1 inspection, that cost me a good 2.5 hours, 3 hours. All the way over here from pretty much Oklahoma to here. That Google GPS is accurate. Put me being here at 2:54 with an 8-hour drive, and I got here at 2:54. Easy money. Got it dropped off. Got my paperwork signed. This is a beautiful warehouse. This is one of the nicest ones I've ever been in. So nice and clean. I'm gonna roll up, and I have about a 2.5 hour deadhead from here. So we'll get everything together, do a nice little post trip, and get down the road. I am about a half hour away from this pickup, and first time topping off my tires where it's cold, man. It's 35 degrees here, so you know, all my tire pressure dropped dramatically because I'm used to running up north. Literally dropped to 55 psi. So I topped them all off 75. I'm just gonna watch them from there. I run both sets at 75, 80. I run my trailer at 80, 90 in the winter. I like to keep my truck around 75. If they get up to 80, I'm not really worried about it. But last night was the first night it got cold. I haven't felt that in a while. So anyways, like I said, I'm a half hour from this pickup. It is going 73 miles. Sorry about that. It is going 73 miles, and I am getting almost I think almost 1,000 or 800. I have to look. I get so confused on these rate sheets sometimes. I just do constantly. But I think it's $800 on 73 miles. And let's run down here and see what we got. It's scaffolding, 16,000 pounds. So, all right, this is what I got. Scaffolding, 16,000 pounds, and it's pretty easy. I'm gonna throw 10 straps over it and get down the road. I think I'm gonna get some airbags. My truck is squatting a little bit. I got about 100 gallons of fuel in the bed, and then all this, so sorry, stupid car. But yeah, so I'm getting like, what was it, $10 a mile, $10.80 a mile for this. 2 straps, 2 straps, 2 straps, 2 straps. You know what was crazy, when I dropped off in Indiana, my brother called me. He said, "Hey Brad, are you in Indiana?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" He was like, "My neighbor saw you in Indiana." I was like, "What? Saw me?" He was like, "Yeah, she saw the star on your truck." But that's crazy because we've been spotted in Houston, Indiana, Louisiana, Florida. You know, I guess the star on the window right there is a giveaway. So. So there has been a change of plans. I was up there in Kewaunee, Minnesota. That's literally almost by Canada. And trying to get south because I like to run out and back, you know, to leave with one of my customers. So, found a load, paying $2.55 a mile, running turbines. Alright, I'm in Whole, Iowa. That's what I got. This is parts to assemble the big windmill farm windmills. So this is going to West Texas. So it's 2 beams, 4,000 pounds a piece. Another beam, a couple of stands, and 9 of those. Those are all 250 pounds a piece. So really nothing to it. Belly rolled that one because that's 2 of them joined together, and then strap over the end of it. But let's get down the road because I'm trying to get home. So I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning, ran out to Fort Sand, Texas, which is by Big Springs. Show up out there, and about 2 hours before I get there, I call the customer, no answer. Call again, no answer. Shoot a text, no reply. Get to location, call the broker, like, what's going on, man? This address literally took me to the middle of a farm road out there. And they call me back and they say, "Hey man, look, we can't unload you till the 10th, which is next Monday. I am going to South Padre Island on Thursday, and I'm not going to be back until Monday." And I told them that. Basically, they referred me to the account manager. Account manager, I got on the phone with her. I don't have a problem with it. I'll take this load back home because I have a load lined up for today. Anyways, had to push it back because this bled off into my direct work. And the lady asked me, "Hey man, can you store this for a week? What are you going to charge?" And I said, "Look, I'm 275 miles away from home." I said, "Look man, I'll do a win-win. It's not always about me." Kind of wanted to see where she was. She's like, what are you going to charge me? I said, well, throw a number out. We'll negotiate. She said, what about 250 bucks? I said, excuse me, $250? I am 275 miles from home. I have to drive back, unload this with a forklift, store it, load it back up with a forklift, and drive 275 miles back. She said, well, you're a hotshot, right? Yes, ma'am. What about 800? I said, 211 a mile? I said, look, I'm getting 255 a mile right now for this load. And you want me to store it? That's a lot of work. I said, you got a spot in Fort Worth. I'm gonna take this there, have them unload it. And she was like, well, I really don't want to put it on, take it off. We're already set up with you. We'll just redo another rate con. How does 1500 sound? I was still, by this point, I was insulted. And finally I just told her, I was like, look, you need to get this stuff off my trailer. She was like, well, they don't have a lift that will lift 10,000 pounds. It's not 10,000 pounds. She's like, I'm looking at the BOL and it says it's 10,000 pounds. You got a crane part that weighs 10,000 pounds. And I said, that's true. There's 3 pieces to this. So, needless to say, I went, got unloaded, took 4 hours. But that's their job, is to call ahead, verify. Yeah, I always do my calls, but that's what, they're calling shippers, they're calling receivers, asking us on our timeline. I find out right when I show up, they couldn't unload me. Anyways, the lady pissed me off, went from $250 to $1,500. That's my fault for being nice. Won't happen again. But anyways, guys, got it all done. Picking up a load for tomorrow to start off a new week and run out to Kansas and run back. It's going to be a short week. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to it. In this channel, it's the real Hotshot life. So running out to West Texas, getting stuck with a load on my trailer and getting handled by some lady sitting behind a desk. Hotshot life. I appreciate all you subscribers out there, and you guys be safe out there. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.